Ladies and gentlemen, I think I can speak for quite a few of us when I say I'm pretty upset. Um, you'll have to excuse me. I haven't made a video in quite a while. I've been busy with a lot of things. Good things, nonetheless, but things. So sorry I hadn't, this video on its own is late. But nonetheless, it appears as though Rockstar Games has, harnessed whatever brain cells are left scattered throughout this decrepit-ass fucking company. It appears as though they have harnessed, whatever chromosomes may be left, and they have issued an apology. Now, I have not read this apology yet. I've seen other people talking about it, but I didn't watch the entire video. I didn't want any spoilers. We're going to read this for ourselves. One thing I do know, spoiler that I was exposed to, is a bit of good news that we're going to get to towards the end. But why don't we take a look at this article, which I can tell you right now is probably horseshit, but we're going to look at it anyways. Hello, everyone. We want to provide an update regarding the unexpected... the unexpected technical issues that came to light as part of the launch of Grand Theft Auto: The Trilogy, the Definitive Edition. Now, I absolutely adore how they say unexpected, as if they didn't, make the game and then subsequently release the game, despite the fact that it's dog shit. When a game's bad, now this is just coming from me, okay? Maybe I don't know anything. Maybe I know nothing about video game development. That's okay, sure. But usually when a game is impressively terrible, you usually don't release it. You usually maybe push back the release date. You usually maybe spend more time on it, thinning out the bugs and fixing it, instead of putting it out and then issuing an apology for how bad it is. Usually they would fix it and then put it out. But they want to put it out immediately and then fix it later. This is just Cyberpunk 2077, except Cyberpunk 2077 is actually okay here and there. Anyways, we're just in the first paragraph, and I feel like I already just grew an extra chromosome. Firstly, we want to sincerely apologize to everyone who has encountered issues playing these games. I don't accept your apology. Your games made my penis itch. They made my asshole twitch, and I did get a refund, which is great, but it's more of the incredible waste of time. The money, sure, I got my refund, whatever, but I wasted a week of my fucking life on this horse shit. And I could have been making videos about stuff that's actually cool, but no. I spent a week just making videos about this horse shit. Anyways, the Grand Theft Auto series and the games that make up this iconic trilogy are as special to us as we know they are to fans around the world. Now, that right there is a stunning surfeit of lies. Because, the interesting thing is, a lot of the bugs that appeared in the Definitive Edition are bugs that modders fixed, over years ago. Modders are already fixing things in the trilogy today, it's only been out for a week or so, and people are already fixing bugs through it. Modders, just due to their passion for the game, modders are already fixing this for Rockstar. And the funny thing is that a lot of these mods are made out of passion for the game. Now, if Rockstar really, if the games were as special to Rockstar as they were to these modders, we wouldn't be seeing lawsuits and, cease and desist letters from Take-Two Interactive and Rockstar for these fucking modders, these mods. After San Andreas came out, there were a lot of people who made graphic mods that completely outperform the way the Definitive Edition looks. There are graphic mods that look better than GTA 5 for games like Vice City, GTA 3, and San Andreas. But Rockstar, seeing that they have been stunningly outshined by these modders, they completely wipe these modders off. They completely ass rape these fucking modders with lawsuits and cease and desist letters. They take all these mods down that fans love. They're made out of passion for the game. They're made out of a passion for coding. Do you honestly think that a lot of these modders are getting money for these mods? No. If anything, Rockstar is getting more money from these modders because these modders are encouraging other people to come play the game to play these mods. But Rockstar doesn't give a shit. I mean, if you look at games like GTA 5, the entire GTA RP, that is a mod that's a major incentive for people to come download and buy GTA 5 so they can play GTA role-playing. That's like one of the biggest things on Twitch right now. You don't see Rockstar taking down fucking 5M, but what we do see is Rockstar taking down these small fucking, developers who are making these insanely well put together mods for GTA San Andreas. We're just gonna fucking sue them. We're just gonna tell them to take the mods down. We're gonna have all these mods removed. But anyways, we've gotten halfway through the third paragraph, and this entire thing is just a tumor in itself. The updated versions of these classic games did not launch in the state that meets our own standards of quality. I will reprise my previous statement. Then why the fuck did you release them? I feel like fans would have been far less disappointed. Now, I can't predict, like parallel universes and shit, but I can confidently say that if Rockstar had said, the game, if Rockstar issued a statement before releasing the game, they just say, the games really aren't where we want them to be right now. We're going to spend a few more weeks tweaking them out, eliminating some of the bugs. Maybe we'll release like a fucking beta right now or something for people to test it out. And we'll get the actual game to you in its complete and non-buggy and non-terrible state later on. But no, what does Rockstar do? They release it and then play the victim because, we released it, but people don't like it. We didn't release it it didn't meet our standards of quality when we released it. Then whose standards of quality did it meet? Why would you release it then, you dumbass? We have ongoing plans to address the technical issues and to improve each game going forward. That's probably a lie, but I'll take their word for it. I'll give them... This is probably the biggest mistake in the entire fucking world that I've ever made. I'll give them the benefit... I will give them the benefit of the doubt. Excuse me, Rockstar is causing me to develop a speech impediment due to my, due to my rapidly, exponentially increasing loss of brain cells. With each planned update, the games will reach the level of quality that they deserve to be. Okay, bitch. A new title update is on the way in the coming days for all versions of Grand Theft Auto: The Trilogy, the Definitive Edition, that will address a number of issues. We will update everyone as soon as it's live. Dude, I swear to God, if you guys don't if the rain is not fixed, I swear to fucking God, dude, I will find Dan Houser, I will dig him out of his fucking casket or wherever he is, and I will make you guys take him back so we can set this fucking company straight and eliminate eliminate Grove Street Games or whatever dumbass company you guys are partnering with. This fucking decrepit, terrible ass company that you never should have partnered with in the first place. In the meantime, it pains us to mention that we are hearing reports of members of the development team being harassed on social media. Yeah, I bet it does, man. I bet it really does. I bet that's your concern. We would kindly ask our community to please maintain a respectful and civil discourse around this release as we work through these issues. Yeah. Look, I don't have the mental capacity or like the attention span to go look for developers and go like threaten to fuck their moms and shit. But I mean, if you are harassing developers, kindly stop. It's more Rockstar as a whole. I don't think it's at the fault of one singular developer. Maybe it is. Who the fuck knows? It's kind of Rockstar Games as a whole. I feel like Rockstar Games as a whole went from like being one of the most legendary companies of like all fucking time, gaming companies of all time, to being like a fucking computer lab filled with like 7th graders or some shit. Like this game is like a computer lab project from like a 7th grade coding class. Allow me to continue before I like commit seppuku on camera here, get my video demonetized. while one of the goals of the definitive editions was to allow players to enjoy these games on modern platforms for many years to come. Yeah, enjoy is a very, very generous word because, as you guys know, for some dumb fucking reason, I could not get this game to pass like 2 FPS, even on my PC, which, as I've stated many times before, I could run, Vanguard, Battlefield 2042, GTA 5, I can run at fucking 60 FPS, whatever the fuck you want, 120. But for some reason, GTA Definitive Edition San Andreas, which is the only one I tried, because I don't really care about the other ones, for some reason, couldn't surpass 2 FPS, guys. But anyways, we're going to go... We're going to move on because I already talked about that. While one of the goals, blah, 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 was for people to play on modern platforms, we also understand that some of you would still like to have the previous classic versions available for purchase. Gee, who would have fucking thought, Rockstar? For those of you people who don't know, GTA San Andreas, Vice City, GTA 3, these are all like classic 10 out of 10 games, the original ones at least. And what did Rockstar decide to do when they remastered these games and released just a heaping pile of dog shit? They decided to delist the original games so nobody can play them anymore. Because why would Rockstar let you play a game that's good? In this day and age, who the fuck knows? But now that they're saying they're going to be adding these back, honestly, you guys... honestly, if I'm being completely honest, you guys could probably catch me on my deathbed with a fucking Xbox 360 remote playing GTA San Andreas, the original edition, on dialysis, on fucking life support, wherever I fucking am. You guys will probably catch me on the day I die playing GTA San Andreas. Anyways, they say we will be adding the classic PC versions of GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas back to the Rockstar store shortly as a bundle. Now, this is a fucking W, kind of, because are they going to add them back to Steam? Nope. Are they going to add them, anywhere else? Nope. They're just going to add them back to the Rockstar store, because obviously they have to max profit for some reason, because now nobody wants to buy the definitive edition. Nobody wants to fucking buy the definitive edition. Why would anybody want to buy the definitive edition? So now what are they going to do? Well, you guys can buy the games that already existed before now. Since the other ones are terrible. So it's a good thing. I understand it's a good thing, but it has absolutely like no good intention behind it. Additionally, everyone who has purchased GTA the Trilogy from the Rockstar store through June 30th, 2022, will receive these classic versions in their Rockstar Games launcher. Now, I already have these games, and I also already got a refund for the definitive edition, so this doesn't really apply to me. We will update everyone as soon as these are back in the Rockstar store. That's one good thing, but again, money hunger is the singular sole influence behind that decision. I'm just going to tell you guys that right now. It says, once again, we'd like to thank everyone for their patience and understanding. Yeah, I don't have patience or understanding. You guys are sacks of shit. While we work through these updates to ensure these games meet everyone's justifiably high standards. Yeah, man, you guys did make Red Dead Redemption 2. And then, like, how do you... I'm now kind of having an epiphany. How do you make GTA 4 legendary game? 2 single-player DLCs for GTA 4, legendary game. You come out with GTA 5, legendary game. To be fair, you milk GTA 5 for 8 years, fuck it. But then you come out with Red Dead Redemption 2. I wouldn't call it a legendary game, but as far as graphics go and gameplay goes, legendary game. And then you come out with this shit? Like, what happened? Did, like, all of the intellectual people from Rockstar Games just up and leave before they started working on this game? Like, what? I just don't understand what happened. Ladies and gentlemen, I understand this video is late, so you have to forgive me. I didn't really, think I would be making a video about this, but then I just said, fuck it. Why not make a video 2 days later than everybody else made one? This entire thing is just one fat hemorrhoid. I feel like if I continue to delve inside my brain to give more thoughts about this, the more dead inside I will become. I would be a lot louder and a lot more angry, but, I have neighbors. Hopefully I will catch you guys in a video that is not about this godforsaken company. You'll have to excuse the big ass fucking camera on the top left of the screen. I just decided I didn't give a fuck today. Fuck a frame. And I'll see you guys whenever, man.